Fake natties and fake weights. There are many people out there who claim that these fakers are killing not only the YouTube scene, but fitness in general. Now, if you're new to YouTube or the fitness scene, allow me to quickly debrief you. A fake natty is someone who claims that they have never used steroids or anything like that to enhance their physique, that everything they've done is just the results of hard work and determination. But most speculate that that's not completely true. Fake weights in their hands are a relatively new thing. Long story short, it's people who are lifting ridiculously heavy weights, usually claiming they're breaking world records or coming pretty close to it, and claiming that their lifts are legit, even if they're not recognized as such. Now the big question is, why do people lie about this? Let's start off with the fake natties. The big one here is, obviously, steroids are illegal. There are a lot of people out there who want to come out and admit that they are breaking the law openly, or risk potential jail time for that matter. They could also be afraid of how the general public will perceive them, although I find that kinda questionable. Perch Piano was a well-known steroid user, and I don't think he faced a whole lot of backlash for it. And as far as I know, he used steroids right up to his death until 2017. And finally, and this applies for both fake natties and the fake weights? What do we call people? And finally, and this one can apply for both fake natties and people who use fake weights, is sponsorships in the supplement industry. The bottom line is, the supplement industry wants you to believe that they got their body and got that strong because of their supplements. And if they came out and said, oh, well, actually, I've used steroids at one point or another, or, yeah, you know those weights I've been using all this time? They're not real. They're obviously going to go, well, why should I buy these supplements? I mean, the supplements are the reason why this guy got his physique. It's the steroids, and clearly this guy is not nearly as strong as he's claiming to be, so this is all a sham. So in order to make both parties happy, they simply lie about it. Say, oh yeah, if you take insert supplement here, you'll look like me in no time. Okay, fine, there are a lot of liars out there, but why does it matter? It's not hurting us. Is it? Well, if you have a half decent knowledge on fitness and health, probably not. However, if you're new to this whole fitness thing, you might be in for a bit of a rough ride of unrealistic expectations. The bottom line is that if your favorite YouTuber is like 250 pounds at 6% body fat year round, there's a good chance they might be juicing. Sorry. I'm not accusing anyone of juicing. I'm just saying you might want to raise an eyebrow or two. Yet they will constantly claim that they got this all natural, and then that new guy watching that very first YouTube video, seeing this lean, muscular physique, thinking, no steroids, huh? I can look like that one day. What does he do? What supplements does he take? What's his workout program? Potentially dropping hundreds of dollars on supplements that may not be effective, or a workout program that may not even be right for him, only to be met with disappointment or flat out quit altogether. Now, I'm not here to call out people who are using fake weights or say this person's a fake natty or not, or whatever. There are tons of YouTube channels that do that for me.
I found you, faker!
Can you actually tell who's a fake natty or who's using fake weights? Yes and no. There are a few signs that you can look for people who are natty or not. Let's start with that. Here's the big one. If they're as big as someone in the IFBB, you know, someone who's about 250 pounds plus, really shredded, like under 5% body fat, and they look like that year round, they're probably juicing. Think about it. Most people in the IFBB have admitted at one point or another that they have taken steroids, or that they still do take steroids. So, if they needed help getting that big and that lean, what are the odds that your favorite YouTuber were able to do that without any help whatsoever? Illegal help, of course. Second, look at their shoulders. Do their shoulders just seem to pop? That could be another sign that they're juicing. because there's a lot of androgen receptors in the shoulders, and they tend to react really well to anabolic steroids. 3, if there's a huge increase in weight in a very short period of time. I mean, you look at the guy and he's somehow managed to gain like 20 pounds of muscle in about 2 months while he still looks to be fairly lean. 4, and one I don't hear much people talking about, is if his muscles are big, but his lifts are lacking. So if your favorite YouTuber has 24-inch pythons, brother, but can't even bench 225, you might want to raise an eyebrow or two. And last, but certainly not least, if they're taking every opportunity they can to tell you that they are natural and tend to get very defensive when someone calls them out otherwise, well, it's not 100%, but you can't help but wonder why they get so defensive when someone says, yeah, you're a liar. Honestly, if someone accused me of being on steroids, I'd take it as a compliment. Fake natties, not so much. Now, with fake weights, it's a little harder to tell. I mean, the easiest way to tell is to walk on over, grab one of the weights, and see if it actually feels like it weighs 45 pounds, but most people aren't going to let you do that. The best way I can tell is look at their lifts, then look at the lifts of an actual competitive world record holding powerlifter. You may notice a difference in the struggle, the way the weights move, everything. Just look at them side by side and draw your own conclusions. It's not surefire, but you should be able to tell, or at the very least draw your conclusion. We are constantly told not to believe everything that we see on the internet. This also applies for fitness, weights, and the people you see on there. I'm not saying that the people who are claiming to be natty or use fake weights are bad people. They're liars, but they're not bad people. I think. I don't know them personally. I'm just here to remind you that sometimes you have to take what you see with a pinch of salt. Sometimes a very unhealthy amount of salt.